Running a commercial print shop means fighting a war of attrition. You constantly battle rising paper costs, heavy shipping overhead, and razor-thin margins on ink. To escape this cycle, Maltix has introduced their regional licensee success model. The proposition is a single upfront investment of £7,500 to secure an exclusive postcode territory license. The pitch revolves around acquiring what Maltix calls tech equity. The company claims this license instantly upgrades a standard print shop into a localized digital-to-physical infrastructure network. This chart maps the operational landscape. The bottom axis tracks product format, physical to digital. The vertical axis is profit margins. Traditional print is stuck in the bottom left. The Maltix model leaps to the top right, moving your operation into high-margin tech assets. But before writing that check, you have to weigh the reality of the implementation. Is this a turnkey, automated lifeline that fixes your margins overnight? Or does it require you to completely rebuild your business into a B2B software sales agency? Separating the marketing pitch from the daily operational requirements is the only way to know if you are saving your print shop or just tying up $7,500 in software you will never use. Let's start with the financial commitment. Securing your exclusive postcode means handing over a £7,500 upfront fee, carrying a significant initial capital risk for a local business. To make that pill easier to swallow, Maltix offers zero corporate trailing royalties. You own the infrastructure in your territory permanently, and corporate takes no percentage of your ongoing local sales. This table, the Maltix equation, breaks down that zero royalty setup. You put in the capital, keeping your margins intact. However, look at the trade-off. Because corporate isn't taking a cut, they aren't managing your pipeline either. Generating a return falls entirely on you. Without an active, aggressive sales effort from your team, that permanent infrastructure sits idle, and it will generate exactly zero passive returns. Maltix structures your potential return around 3 specific high-velocity income streams designed to inject cash into your business quickly. Stream 1 is the direct sale of Maltix software nodes, specifically their Connect, Go, and Tribe tiers. You sell these permanent assets directly to your commercial clients for anywhere between £999 to nearly £4,000. The friction here is the customer profile. Inbound clients looking for letterheads and brochures do not casually add a £4,000 software node to their cart. You must have the capability to execute proactive B2B tech sales. Stream 2 is automated corporate order capture. When Maltix Corporate sells a direct QR frame package to a business located in your postcode, that order is routed straight to your prepaid local inventory pack for fulfillment. You print the physical asset using your own machines, pocket the manufacturing margin, and get fresh foot traffic into your shop. But keep in mind, the volume of these orders relies completely on corporate marketing campaigns, not your local control. Finally, Stream 3 allows you to upsell your existing print clients to Phygital preprint options, like the generic frame at £199 or the designer frame at £249. Because you own the infrastructure, the net profit margins on these frames easily beat standard software margins. But realizing that profit requires retraining your floor staff to consistently explain and pitch these digital integrations. When you look at all 3 streams together, they heavily favor a tech-forward agency with a proactive sales team. A traditional passive print shop relying on walk-ins will see very little organic revenue here. Beyond sales, Maltix heavily promotes the operational efficiency of the license, specifically claiming you get frictionless supply chain capitalization that runs on autopilot. They manage this through a 15% safety threshold. The moment your prepaid territory stock drops below 15%, your integrated Stripe gateway automatically pulls the funds for the next pre-authorized inventory pack. Automated reordering eliminates manual paperwork, but it also creates a strict financial requirement. Your business accounts must have impeccable cash flow management to absorb sudden, unpredictable bank withdrawals when sales spike. Then there is software independence. This diagram illustrates Maltix technical structure. Notice how the Maltix core rests directly on Capsule CRM, Fliplet hosting, and the Stripe gateway. Software independence means you, the licensee, must financially maintain and directly manage all these third-party accounts yourself. If you need bespoke modifications or technical configurations, you don't have to hire a developer. You can tap a Laris integration specialist through your dashboard for £25 an hour. Not paying a full-time software engineer is a clear advantage. However, if you are not tech-savvy, relying on on-demand support for your CRM and hosting adds variable costs that can quickly stack up. The claim of zero administrative drag is a stretch. The system actually decentralizes the administrative, financial, and technical upkeep of multiple third-party platforms directly onto your shoulders. Breaking down the mechanics reveals the true nature of the Maltix model. It is a powerful, localized infrastructure tool that explicitly rewards aggressive B2B sales capabilities. This flowchart maps out exactly who should take on this investment, starting with one core question. Do you have an active B2B sales motion? If you operate a tech-forward agency or a print shop with dedicated sales personnel, you are a perfect fit. Your team can easily pivot to upselling £3,999 software notes, fully maximizing that zero royalty structure. But if your shop relies strictly on inbound foot traffic, you have to ask if you are willing to learn tech sales. If the answer is no, you need to avoid this model. A staff-constrained, traditional shop simply does not have the daily bandwidth to manage a decentralized third-party CRM stack, nor the expertise to close high-ticket software pitches over the counter. Maltix does provide permanent access to their Monday master loop calls to help you strategize and learn the system. They will optimize your approach, but they will not make the local sales calls for you. Ultimately, you should only purchase the £7,500 Maltix license if your team possesses the sales skill set to match the software. Otherwise, you are buying a permanent, high-tech asset that will sit entirely unused.